Hey, welcome back all. Mr. Fixit coming at you with a very interesting product I picked up from HomeDepot.com. This is the Defiant security light. Now be sure when you're picking out security lights that you get the right light. They have so many of the solars now which doesn't need any wires or anything, but this light is not solar. This is hardwired into your system, your electrical system. So be sure you check that out and get the right thing. This light is unique because it has the LED full stream lights. In other words, it's 180 degrees without an interruption in the light. Okay, so you're getting a full solid, light beam throughout the whole, like front yard, backyard, side, wherever you have it. It has the sensors down here for the security. It has a photo sensor for night and day, and it also has a motion sensor. So this thing is going to come on when it's nighttime only, and also when there's motion. So if you drive up in the driveway, or if somebody walks up, this thing will come on. This light I chose because I don't have a switch on the light. I'm putting it over top of the garage door, and that line has no switch. So instead of having to put a switch in, I opted to use this light because it's automatic. It has the two sensors on it. I do know that you can switch this to the switch option, which is manual, just by switching your light switch on and off 2 times, okay, right after each other. 1 2 1 2, okay, and that will switch it from auto mode with the sensors to the manual mode, which will run off the switch. Now, as I told you, I don't have a switch, so I'm interested in just the auto mode. Okay, so sometimes you may hook these up and they may be in manual mode. So if that happens and you don't have a switch, then you're going to have to switch your breaker like the switch it once, on and off, or on, off twice, okay, so consecutively, and that will change it to your auto mode. So if you hook this up and you don't have a switch, it's running off the breaker and the thing is automatically on, you're going to have to switch that breaker twice to get it to go to auto mode. But anyway, the unique thing about this security light, which is different from any other light, and I really like it, wish they would have came out with this long ago. This has its own box, okay, so it has a panel, okay, that your supply hooks into, and then right here, everything is pretty much waterproof. You're gonna install your panel with these 2 legs up top, okay. Then on your light, you're gonna see there's where the 2 legs go, okay, and also it has the plugs. You got to make sure this is all lined up. The plugs that are going to plug into your supply on the panel, okay. So you're going to make sure you got these lined up, okay, and you're going to push it in, and then you got a screw in the front. You're going to take your Phillips and screw this in, okay, and actually this panel will already be secured to your wall or to your box, okay. So then all you have to do is push your light into it and screw that screw in, and you're all done. Now, when you're attaching your panel, you're going to take where you have your wire coming out of the wall or on the box, and you're going to attach this to the box with the wires hanging out this hole right here, okay. And then you're going to secure this to the box or to the wall, okay, and then you're going to take and put your supply wires in. They have one side for the black and one for the white, so they're marked up top here, so just read it and push them in to the appropriate one. And then you can either take, it comes with a door screwdriver, you can either take that if you have nothing else, or take your regular screwdriver, okay, and you're going to screw these screws in tight against the supply, Okay, you got one for black, one for white, and one for ground. So make sure they're hooked up properly. And then after that's all done, you could just take your security light. Make sure these pegs are lined up with the hole. Okay, because you got to make sure that your supply is going to plug in properly. And then you just screw in your mounting screw up top here, right here. Okay, and then the next thing you have to do is wait till nighttime, adjust your lights accordingly to where you want them. Okay, and up and down they go, and also side to side. You can put them together or you can move them apart depending on how big the area is that you want. If you have it in a corner, you're going to have them together. Okay, but if you have them out front of your house, you're going to move them apart so that your light will shine in a full circle, half circle in front of your house. Okay, I really like this light. I am impressed with the panel that they came up with. You don't need wire nuts. You're not going to need that silly rubber, seal that was around the old ones. You're not going to need any of that because this is a watertight. Once you put your set screw in, this thing will be watertight and everything will be good to go. I really like it. Again, it's the security light by Defiant. Again, I chose it because they didn't have a switch, and these have the motion sensor and the photo sensor. So it will do exactly what I want. I really didn't want to run it off a switch. So this works out well for me. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments, and I will get back to you with an answer if I can, some kind of answer. And make sure you share the video, like and subscribe. I'm so glad you came. Thanks for coming. Till the next video, I'm out.